Hello and welcome back to my YouTube video. So today I am going to be talking about the newly launched Wayne Goss limited edition brushes. These just arrived yesterday and I unpacked them. I have a video clip of me unpacking them. And they are absolutely stunning. I've never seen brushes that are like these. Are made from maple wood, I believe, and each of them are very light, surprisingly, and they are very similar to Japanese calligraphy brushes. I just love these. I've never seen anything like it before. I've got the Sonia G brushes, but I thought these were something else. I just had to get them. They've got these little hooks on the end as well, and they're just attention to detail, and the fact that they look so authentic, and the fact that there's inspiration taken from Japan, and just this sort of calligraphy and the food, you know, brushes and everything. I love it. So I thought today we could go through what the description is of these, and then what we could do is probably try some of these out and see what they're like on my skin. So I bought these from the Beautylish website, and the description here, it says this is the artist collection. Turn any look into a work of art with this set of handmade, calligraphy inspired makeup brushes. So it talks about what the collection is, about Wayne Goss, the artist collection. It says, this set of 3 handmade brushes gives you complete control over the placement and application of your favourite powder products. Uncut, natural bristles are hand bundled by master artisans with the perfect density and shape for effortless blending, less fallout, and an airbrush finish on the skin. Limited edition and made in small batches. So what's included? So we've got the artist large brush, which is this one. It says grey squirrel and Sai-Coho goat hair. Then you've got the artist medium, which is grey squirrel hair, and then you have the artist small, which is grey squirrel hair. So why it's special? It's handmade in Kumano, Japan, by master artisans. Maple wood handles inspired by traditional Japanese calligraphy brushes. Impossibly soft natural bristles pick up and diffuse powder seamlessly over the skin. Multi-purpose design for applying setting powder, blush, bronzer, contour, highlighter, and more. So it says how to use. For use with powder products only. Press the powder with less pressure against the skin for detailed work and more pressure to cover larger areas. It says wash with a gentle brush cleanser occasionally for best performance. And it talks about the different lengths and sizes on the website. For a delicate finish and more control, hold the brush with the tip of the handle in your palm. So it's like this. So actually the tip has to hit your palm, and I guess that gives it more control and enables the brush to be held correctly. Already there's like really good reviews already, and I think this is going to be so popular because as a lover of makeup brushes, I've been collecting brushes for a while now. I recently bought, which I've got in another video, the Sonia G brush holder, which is made in Japan as well and handmade, and I just love that. So just for today, I was going to go through each of these brushes and show you how I would use these on a daily basis. So based on the fact that they are only for powder, I'm going to try and use the smaller one for eyeshadow, the medium one probably for putting powder under the eyes for today, and then this one as more of a powder brush or a bronzer brush, but we can do that together in the next part of this video. I thought we could use the Beauty Pie powder, which is more of a sort of a firmer powder. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what that looks like using this brush. So I'm going in it's picking up product, but it's not a large amount. So I'm just going to show you how, and I'm going to try and use a technique they suggested that looks. So it picks up powder, but it doesn't pick up too much, which is really nice. And I think this is really good for something like bronzer, where you might have a deeper colour and you don't necessarily want to put too much powder or bronzer on so that it's too dark. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do is take the smaller one and tap it into the same powder, and then I'm going to put that under the eye, like so. So it's picking up powder but not a large amount. I'm just going to put it underneath my eye. So this is really good. The pointy tip is really good because it reaches into corners that you couldn't normally reach with a normal brush. So I'm going to go around the nose area and under the eye, and it can really get into the little small fine bits, which is really, really good. And then I'm going to take the smaller brush here, and then we're going to take the eye palette that we had earlier, and then I'm going to go in with the shadow. So we have the light shadow and it picks up the product pretty well here, and I'm just going to put that on the eye again. It feels so lovely and it goes into the crease, as you can see, really nicely. And I'll do the same with this one. And then I'll get the slightly darker shadow, put that on top. It feels really soft as well. And then I'm going to use the sparkly shadow and just go on top with this one, like so. And so now what I'm going to do is take the larger brush and I'm going to go into the bronzer, and that's how much product it picks up. So as you can see, it's quite a bit, but when it goes onto the skin, it really diffuses. It just gives it more of a natural finish. So I'm just going in like so with the brush, taking the bronzer, and he's picking up the colour, but it's distributing it in a lot more lighter way. So if you want more of a lighter finish and you don't want it to look too strong, then I'd probably suggest using this brush. And yeah, that's really, really nice. So what I thought we could do is take the large brush and put it into some loose powder. So I'm taking the La Prairie loose powder that I bought. So it's picking up some of the powder there, and then I'm just going to put this all over my face. It distributes it so evenly and so finely. It's a really good brush to use for powder, for loose powder I'd say as well. So that's the finish with the loose powder. And then what I thought we could try and do is take the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer in the colour tan and try and see whether I can put less of the product on. I think this brush will pick up product but won't go so heavy and hopefully give a nicer finish. So let's take the large brush now. So I've just put that in the bronzer. Oh yeah, much nicer. So I don't know if you can see, but it's picked up the product but hasn't picked up too much. It's enough for me to take and just blend. Oh, that's really lovely. And I'll try the other side as well. So just take the product and then just do my number 3. And it's just not giving it too much, because I think with this colour, because I kind of sit between medium and tan, I worry that I will put too much of this on. It will make my face look a bit muddy. But using this brush, the way that it's blended is a lot more natural. So yeah, that's using the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer in tan with the larger brush. What I will also try and do is take the La Prairie powder and put a little bit under my eyes just to brighten it up a bit. I just want to show you how that looks. So I've got the powder here and I'm just going to put it under my eyes now. But what's so lovely about it is you can go right into the inner corner and get right under the eye, and I can put some of the powder around my nose and just in the areas that I can't reach. So my verdict on these brushes are I can't wait to test them out, to try them, to use them, to give them a wash, because after this they'll probably need a wash, and to see how they look after I've used them for a while. I love the fact that they're pointy. I think this is really good for getting into little bits of your face that you wouldn't be able to reach normally with, say, a brush that was, say, larger like that one, or you know, even a smaller brush where it's more of a domed look like that, so you can't actually get into the corners, where this one is something that I don't have, and I don't have brushes that do that, so it's lovely to have that in my collection. I only have another set of Wayne Goss brushes, which is the synthetic set, which I haven't done a video on yet, which I will be doing soon. I would like to buy more of his brushes. I have the airbrush that he brought out many years ago, but I don't have his other brushes from his collection. So I really like to explore that and see whether I could get more of those brushes. But these are beautiful. You will not go wrong with these. They're light, they're really beautiful to use, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun applying your makeup with these brushes. So please leave any comments in the comments section below, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you.